Hello everybody, this is Viji with you. Hope you are all going well. Welcome back to Easy Chapters. Today we are going to discuss a very interesting topic, that is figures of speech. Otherwise it is known as poetic devices. Let's move on to the topic. Poetic devices are special language tools that are used by the writers to make their literary works more colorful and attractive. These tools will give a rhythm to the poem, it will enhance the meaning of the poem, and sometimes it exaggerates the feeling of the poem. So here we are going to discuss some major poetic devices. Let us see. Our first poetic device is simile. Simile is a poetic tool that is used to make a comparison between two different things or two dissimilar objects. So to make a comparison between two different things, we are using the connecting words as or like, and here the mode of comparison is direct type. So we will see an example. Suppose we have two different things A and B. Now how will we make a simile? A is like B, right? A is like B. So here simile is made by using the word like, a connecting word like. So here two dissimilar things A and B are compared using a connecting word like. Like that we can use another word, that is as. For that we have to mention some quality that makes us compare these two dissimilar things, right? So we can write A is as strong as B, right? Here we are using another connecting word as. Here also we are making a comparison between two different things. Let's move on to the second poetic device, metaphors. After studying metaphor, we shall make a comparative study between similes and metaphors with examples. So, metaphor is a second poetic device. Here also, like simile, metaphors are used to establish a comparison between two different things. But the difference is here we are not using any connecting words like as and like. We are not using any connecting words to establish a comparison between two different things. Instead of that, we are making a very strong comparison without using any connective words. In metaphor, our statement or comparison is very strong nature, but it is made in an indirect way only. Let us see our examples A and B once again. A and B are two dissimilar things, and how we are going to use a metaphor here. Here we cannot use connecting words like as or like. Then how it is possible? A is B. Okay, so here to write a metaphor, this is the way A is B, or one thing is just the another. So that much a strong comparison is made using metaphor. But how it is possible? Sometimes these two dissimilar things will be having something in common to make such a strong comparison. So this is known as metaphors. Now we shall study simile and metaphor together. Both similes and metaphors are devices that are used to compare two different things or two dissimilar objects, right? Simile and metaphor, both are used to compare two different things only. But there is a difference. Here in simile, we are using connecting words like as and like to compare two different things. But in metaphor, we are not using any connecting words. Instead of that, we are telling one thing is just the another. And here in similes, we are making a direct comparison. But in metaphors, we are making an indirect comparison, but the suggestion or the comparison will be very strong nature. Now we'll see some examples. Let us see how to write simile and metaphor with two different things. Our first word is mother, and the second word is angel. Now we have to compare mother with angel using a simile. How we can compare? For simile, we have to use either like or as a connecting word to compare two different things. So here mother and angel have to be compared. So mother is like an angel, right? So here we are using the connecting word like. So this becomes a simile. Now what about metaphor? How we will write a metaphor? For metaphor, there is no need of any connecting word. We are telling one thing is the other. So here we can write mother is an angel in metaphor. So the first one, mother is like an angel. Here it is a simile, and mother is an angel. Without any comparison word or connecting word, we are comparing mother to an angel. That is known as metaphor. Let us see a few more examples. Let's see our first sentence. The world is like a stage. Can you tell me which poetic device is used in this sentence? In this sentence, we can see that there is a connecting word like. A word like is used to make a comparison between world and stage. So as we are using a connecting word like, we can say that the poetic device in this sentence is simile. Now can you make a metaphor from this sentence, or can we write a poetic device metaphor in this sentence? How it is possible? We can write the world is a stage, right? In metaphor, there is no need of using any connecting words. We are making the straight comparison. The one thing is the other. That is metaphor. And in this sentence, we can write metaphor as the world is a stage. This is metaphor. So, the same sentence can be written in the form of simile and also metaphor. Now, see the second one. Time is precious as money. Here also we can see there is a connecting word as, that is used to connect time with money. So as we are using a connecting word as there, we can say that the poetic device used in this sentence is simile. Here also simile. Now how we can write in a metaphor form? Here, to write a metaphor, we have to avoid the connecting words. Then the sentence become time is money. Time is money. That is metaphor. Now the last one. Life is like a piece of paper. Here also in this sentence we are comparing life to a piece of paper using a connecting word like, right? So as we are using the connecting word like, this sentence has a poetic device simile. Here we are having simile as a poetic device, and when we have to write in a metaphor form, how it will write? Life is a piece of paper. Life is a piece of paper. That is metaphor. Got it? Our fourth example. Moon is a white pearl. What is the poetic device used here? Moon is a white pearl. The comparison is very straight or very strong nature, right? Here we are not using any comparison words also. So what is a poetic device here? It is a metaphor. A moon is a white pearl. So it is metaphor. Now how can we write a simile from the sentence? How will we write it? For writing a simile, we have to use a connecting word. So we can write it like moon is like a white pearl, right? White pearl. Now it becomes a simile. Now the last sentence. Her eyes are diamond. Again, the comparison is between eyes and diamond, and here we are not using any connecting words. The comparison is made very straight. So what is a poetic device here? It is a metaphor. So here also we can see this metaphor used. And how we can write simile with the same sentence? Is it possible? To write a simile, we can say that her eyes are like. We have to use the connecting word like diamond, right? In this way it becomes a simile. Our third poetic device is personification. What is personification? So personification is a poetic device or a literary device that is used to give human traits, human characters, human feelings, human gestures to non-human things. Here the sentence may appear a bit strange or funny. So we don't have to take the literal meaning of the sentence, or we don't have to take the exact meaning of the sentence. We have to take the inner meaning of the sentence. Let us see the examples. Let's see a few examples of personification. Our first example is, my tiffin box is calling my name. Doesn't it look strange? My tiffin box is calling my name. How it is possible? Here, first of all, we have to find out the non-human thing. Which one it is? Tiffin box. Tiffin box is a non-human thing, right? This non-human thing is given some human traits. What is a human trait here? Calling, right? So, my tiffin box is calling my name. So, we can't take the literal meaning of this sentence. Is it possible my tiffin box is going to call me, come on, eat me? No. So, what will be the inner meaning here? Either I'll be feeling very hungry, so I want to eat my food, or sometimes I may be having some favorite food inside my tiffin box, so I can't resist anymore. I want to eat it. These are the two things, right? So that is the inner meaning, but it is expressed in a funny way, in a different way. That is known as personification. Let's see a few more examples of personification. The first one, the stars winked at me from the sky. Here, what is a non-human thing here? Stars, right? And what is the human trait mentioned? Wind. So the stars winked at me from the sky. What is the message here? What is the meaning? Real meaning is, at night time we can see bright shining stars in the sky, and it is a very beautiful scene, right? That is presented here in a very beautiful way. The stars winked at me from the sky. This is an example of personification. Now the second one, the trees danced in the wind. Which one is a non-human thing? Trees, right? And what is a human character here? Danced. So the trees danced in the wind. What it really means? During strong wind, trees will be moving very strongly. That movement of trees is mentioned here as dancing of the trees. Now the third example, flowers nodded their head in the breeze. Here which one is a non-human thing? Flowers. And which one is a human trait given? Nodded their head, right? So flowers nodded their head in the breeze. What it really means? When there is a soft breeze going, the flowers or leaves will be making small movements. That movement of flowers is mentioned here as flowers are nodding their head. The flowers nodded their head in the breeze. Now the last one, the skyscraper is kissing the sky. Here, which one is the non-human thing? The skyscraper, right? And what is a human trait here? Kissing. So what is meant here? The meaning of the sentence is that the skyscraper is so tall that it is almost touching the height of the sky. That is the meaning given in this sentence. So the skyscraper is kissing the sky. This is another example of personification. Now the fourth one, that is rhyme. What is a rhyme? Rhyme is a repetition of similar sounding words in the poetry. In the poem lines we can see sometimes the lines will be having similar sounding words arranged in a particular pattern. That is known as the rhyming pattern or rhyming scheme. Let's see the example. Red, bed. These are rhyming words. Here we can see the last letters are same. So it is giving a similar sound to the words. Now sun. It is rhyming with the word fun. Here also we can see it is ending with same letters. Cat is rhyming with fat. Here also we can see the last letters are same. So it is giving a similar sound to these words, and that's why they are known as rhyming words. There are many such rhyming words here. Now we see how is the pattern of rhyme with an example. Here is a poem. We have to find out the rhyming words and the rhyming pattern. The rhyming pattern is always represented using alphabets A, B, C, D, etc. So first of all we will find the rhyming words here. Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle. In the first two sentences we can see the rhyming words are there, that is diddle, fiddle, right? These are having the similar sounds, so they are rhyming words. Now the third sentence, the cow jumped over the moon, the little dog laughed to see such a sport, and the dish ran away with a spoon. Now let us see the last verse of these three sentences. The cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such a sport, and the dish ran away with a spoon. Here, moon, it is having a rhyming word spoon in the last sentence. But in the fourth sentence, the little dog laughed to see such a sport. The sport is not having any rhyming word in these lines. So, based on these, we have to arrange the pattern of the rhymes. That is fiddle and diddle. They are having similar sound. So it will be given an alphabet A. Those rhyming words that look similar, it will be given a single alphabet, that is A. Now the cow jumped over the moon. Let it be B alphabet. Now to which word it is rhyming? It is rhyming with spoon. So again the similar word, similar rhyme is given the same alphabet B. Now the fourth one, that is sport. That word is not having any rhyming word. So it will be given another alphabet as C. So this is a way of arranging the rhymes or rhyming pattern. Hope that portion is clear. In today's video, we studied few poetic devices. Otherwise they are known as the figures of speech or literary devices. We studied simile, metaphor, personification and rhyme. Similes and metaphor, they are tools of comparison, but comparison is made in a different way. For simile, we mentioned that we have to use connecting words like as, and, as or like. Metaphor, here we are not using any connecting words. Here we are telling the first thing is the another. That is metaphor. In third case, that is personification. Here human traits are given to non-human things. And rhyme, what is a rhyme? Rhyme means it is a repetition of similar sounding words in the poetic lines. That is a rhyme. So these are very important for our school curriculum. There are more poetic devices to study that will be covered in another video. So keep watching. If you like my video, please share with your friends and subscribe the channel. So till then, take care all. Bye.